MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So digging in now, Kenny Ruth. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand, and Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Fouled off. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto, just a 1 for 9. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kendrick has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
1 out, nobody on. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Harper.
So now to the plate, Bryce Harper, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Kendrick stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Flores is there. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Striding in now for the Nats, Vladimir Guerrero. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
In now, Andre Dawson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 offering.
It's out 1-1.
Looking at his career totals, Dawson hits a little over the 270 mark. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Ball 2.
2-2.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Okay.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So striding in, Wilmer Flores. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Back is Guerrero, but he can't get there. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
At the plate now, Willie McCovey. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, McCovey is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing, and Willie Mack sends a drive to right. This one's carrying, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Monte Irvin.
Next to bat for the Giants, Monte Irvin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set, the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Giants leave one. It remains 1-0. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Gary Carter.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. To third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Flores has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Standing in, Matt Williams. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Williams.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike one. Cepeda, 23 years old. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Weakly hit to third. Taken there by Cabrera. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Teddy Ruth.
Stepping in, Kenny Ruth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 2-0 on the way. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up,
Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle, gloved by Kendrick. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Skied into very shallow right. Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
the center fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey!
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Dawson's there, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. A 1-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is foul right side.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 1 and the Giants nothing. So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Here comes the first pitch.
Well, count 1-0.
who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready on 1 and 2.
At the ball.
Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Next to the Giants, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Stepping into the box, Willie McCovey. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now it's 2-0.
Ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Monty Irvin, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Matt Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0 pitch. He is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
First and second now, one man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Cepeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strasburg comes set. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls and two strikes to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In now for Washington as Drubal Cabrera. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch.
Ball one, no strikes.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line drive to center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So now to the plate, Steven Strasburg. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To Crawford for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The shortstop, Kenny Ruth.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Ruth. Has a look, now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Nationals leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Line towards center field, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, a ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Cueto. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The center fielder.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This year against right-handed pitching, Yastrzemski is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Zimmerman is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 1 and the Giants nothing. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So the first 2 are set down in the inning, and it'll be up to Vlad to keep it going. Now here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Popped him up. Carter is there. One out.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1 home.
That's out.
One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1, here it is. Fastball too low, and that's ball four.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Monty Irvin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1.
Walk out. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Orlando Cepeda.
Stepping up now, Orlando Cepeda. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. He's set. The 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This one's flared out toward left. Guerrero is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Andre Dawson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball 1, no strike.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Cepeda is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Carter gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Will Clark will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For the Giants, number 22, Will Clark.
A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes a left fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Wandy Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Ruth. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. He's set. Here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cepeda will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Kendrick has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now, Willie McCovey, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. A couple of walks for him thus far. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Harris is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Montez Irvin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Monty Irvin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Williams.
Standing in now, Matt Williams, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kendrick trying to get there. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Giants leave one. It remains 1-0.
Rob Nen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Bryce Harper is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Andre Dawson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here it comes, and no swing apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Striding into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way.
Back outside.
Pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. To short. He's got it. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. In now, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Doolittle pauses. Here it comes. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg earns the win, his second. Johnny Cueto is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. His record is now 2-1. The save to Sean Doolittle, his 7th. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 0-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.